The common name sidewinder alludes to its unusual form of locomotion, which is thought to give it traction on wind-blown desert sand, but this peculiar locomotor specialization is used on any substrate over which the sidewinder can move rapidly. As its body progresses over loose sand, it forms a letter J-shaped impression, with the tip of the hook pointing in the direction of travel. These snakes are venomous, but possess a weaker venom than many other rattlesnakes. This, together with the smaller size of their venom glands, makes them less dangerous than their larger relatives. Regardless, any rattlesnake bite can be fatal and should be taken seriously and medical attention sought immediately. Eyelash viper is arboreal and has a strong prehensile tail. It is largely nocturnal, consuming small rodents, frogs, lizards, and small birds. It is not known to be an aggressive snake, but will not hesitate to strike if harassed. A typical ambush predator, it waits patiently for unsuspecting prey to wander by. Sometimes, it is known to select a specific ambush site and return to it every year in time for the spring migration of birds. Its most distinguishing feature, and origin of its common name, is the set of modified scales above the eyes that look much like eyelashes. Okinawa habu is terrestrial and mostly nocturnal. It often enters homes and other structures in search of rats and mice. Bold and irritable, it can strike quickly and has a long reach. The incidence of snakebite in the Amami Islands is 2 per 1,000 people, which is considered very high. The venom of this species is of high toxicity, containing cytotoxin and hemorrhagin components, yet the fatality rate is less than 1%. Sharp-nosed vipers exhibit a range of color variations which help them blend into their natural surroundings, making them well-camouflaged predators. Their venom is hemotoxic, meaning it affects blood and blood vessels. It contains enzymes and toxins that can lead to tissue damage and disruption of the circulatory system. While bites can be serious, they are rarely fatal to healthy adults, although medical attention is essential. The Gaboon viper is known for its impressive size and distinctive appearance. It can grow up to 2 meters in length and its venom is potent and considered highly dangerous. They have the longest fangs of any snake species, often exceeding 5 centimeters in length. These fangs are retractable and are capable of delivering a substantial amount of venom in a single bite. These snakes are generally slow-moving and docile. They rely on their cryptic coloration and pattern to blend into their surroundings, making them highly effective ambush predators. Primarily nocturnal, rhinoceros viper hides during the day in leaf litter, in holes, around fallen trees or tangled roots of forest trees. Their vivid coloration actually gives them excellent camouflage in the dappled light conditions of the forest floor, making them almost invisible. When approached, they often reveal their presence by hissing, said to be the loudest hiss of any African snake, almost a shriek. The common European viper has been the subject of much folklore in Britain and other European countries. It is not regarded as especially dangerous. The snake is not aggressive and usually bites only when really provoked or picked up. Bites can be very painful, but are seldom fatal. They will usually disappear into the undergrowth at a hint of any danger, but will return once all is quiet, often to the same spot. Their diet consists mainly of small mammals, small invertebrates, and insects. Because of the rapid rate of human expansion throughout the range of this species, bites are relatively common. The New Guinea boccatum is a freshwater species that inhabits a variety of aquatic environments. They are highly adaptable and can tolerate both stagnant and flowing water. It is a predatory fish with a carnivorous diet. It is known for its ability to breathe air by using a modified swim bladder, allowing it to survive in oxygen-poor waters or even venture onto land for short periods. As predators, these snakes primarily feed on small fish and crustaceans. In some regions, it is of economic importance to local fisheries. It is caught for consumption and also used as bait to catch larger predatory fish. Tentacled snakes spend their whole life in the water and can stay underwater for up to 30 minutes without coming up for air. They can only move awkwardly on land. Through the use of high-speed cameras and hydrophones, the snake's method of ambush is revealed in greater detail. The snake anticipates the movements of the fish as it attempts to escape. As the fish swims into range, the snake creates a disturbance in the water by moving part of its body posterior to the neck. Malagasy leaf-nosed snakes can grow up to 1 meter in length. The function of their appendage in their snout is unknown, but obviously also serves as camouflage. It is largely a sit-and-wait predator. It may show curious resting behavior, hanging straight down from a branch. Prey items include arboreal and terrestrial lizards. It also exhibits hooding while stalking prey. These hooding and swaying behaviors along with its cryptic color patterns, might allow it to mimic a vine swaying in the wind. Envenomation by the snake causes severe pain in humans, but is not deadly. Named for its short, blunt head, the turtlehead sea snake has a slender build and varies in color. A single snake may exhibit only one color or may have banded patterns of white or yellow with dark rings. This snake feeds solely on immobile demersal fish eggs. Its populations tend to stay where they are and rarely move between territories. This could possibly be related to the spatial memory of snakes and their ability to remember where nests are located. If they stay in the same area, then the snakes are able to feed regularly on the same sites. Unlike most sea snakes, yellow-bellied sea snake has a highly adapted physiology for life at sea. It has a paddle-shaped tail and is well suited for swimming in open water. It spends most of its life at sea and is rarely seen near shore. It feeds on small fish and fish eggs. It has a unique ability to drink seawater and excrete excess salt through specialized glands, enabling it to survive in the ocean environment. It is venomous and possesses potent venom to immobilize its prey. However, it is not considered a significant threat to humans due to its docile nature and limited contact with coastal areas. The golden sea snake is a common, widespread species that lives on coral reefs. The creature hides in small coves or protective coral areas if not hunting or surfacing to breathe. It feeds on crustaceans, fish and fish eggs. It uses venom to incapacitate its prey. This snake in particular has venom that contains enzymes which break down the prey from within for easier digestion. With a maximum body length of 1 meter, death adders possess the longest fangs of any Australian snake. They eat small mammals and birds as a primary diet. Unlike other snakes, the common death adder lies in wait for its prey until a meal passes. It covers itself with leaves, making itself inconspicuous, and lies coiled in ambush, twitching its grub-like tail close to its head as a lure. The venom of the inland taipan is incredibly potent, with a neurotoxic effect on the nervous system. It contains a mix of toxins that can cause paralysis and disrupt blood clotting, leading to severe internal bleeding. Although its venom is highly toxic, the snake's venom yield per bite is relatively small compared to some other venomous snakes. Nevertheless, due to the potency of the venom, even a small amount can be lethal to a human if not treated promptly. They shy and elusive snakes, rarely encountered in the wild. Because it lives in such remote locations, the inland taipan seldom comes in contact with people. Therefore it is not considered the deadliest snake in the world overall, especially in terms of disposition and human deaths per year. Black mamba is the second longest venomous snake after the king cobra. Mature specimens commonly grow to 3 meters despite the common name. The skin of a black mamba is not black, but rather describes the inside of its mouth, which it displays when feeling threatened. In a threat display, the black mamba usually opens its inky black mouth, spreads its narrow neck flap and sometimes hisses. It is capable of striking at considerable range and may deliver a series of bites in rapid succession. Its venom is primarily composed of neurotoxins that often induce symptoms within 10 minutes, and is frequently fatal unless antivenom is administered. Despite its reputation as a formidable and highly aggressive species, it attacks humans only if it is threatened or cornered. King cobra is not taxonomically a true cobra, despite its common name and some resemblance. The threat display of this elapid includes spreading its neck flap, raising its head upright, making eye contact, puffing, hissing and occasionally charging. Despite its fearsome reputation, altercations usually only arise from an individual inadvertently exposing itself or being chased. However, if provoked or cornered, it is capable of striking long in range and high in position. In Southeast Asia, the king cobra is threatened foremost by habitat destruction owing to deforestation and expansion of agricultural land. It is also threatened by poaching for its meat, skin and for use in traditional Chinese medicine. Paradise tree snake is an expert glider among snakes. It can achieve this feat by flattening its body into a concave shape, which increases its surface area. When it launches itself from a high point, it undulates its body in the air, creating a waving motion that allows it to glide for impressive distances. They are primarily arboreal and are often found in trees. They are shy and non-aggressive towards humans, and bites are relatively rare. It is mildly venomous but is not considered dangerous to humans. Its venom is used to immobilize and subdue its prey. Habitat destruction and other human-related activities can pose threats to their populations. Cynaspis enigma is endemic to the highlands of western Chiapas, Mexico, where it was described from a single, partially digested male specimen found in the stomach of a Central American coral snake. This is referenced in its generic name, as cena is Spanish for dinner. Despite being partially digested, the specimen still displayed many unique traits that are not known from any other colobroid snake in the Western Hemisphere. Tiger keelback has 2 rows of glands in its neck that provide protection from predators by releasing steroidal toxins that are sequestered from ingested poisonous toads, referred to as kleptotoxism. When this species is challenged at cooler temperatures, it tends to demonstrate passive anti-predator responses such as flattening the neck and body and lying still, while at higher temperatures it more frequently flees instead. This snake thus appears to rely more heavily on the deterrence provided by these glands at low ambient temperatures. Grass snakes mainly prey on amphibians, especially the common toad. The snake will search actively for prey, often on the edges of the water, using sight and sense of smell. They consume prey live without using constriction. They are strong swimmers and may be found close to fresh water. In defense, they can produce a garlic-smelling fluid from the anal glands, and feign death by becoming completely limp when they may also secrete blood from the mouth and nose. They may also perform an aggressive display in defense, hissing and striking without opening the mouth. They rarely bite in defense and lack venomous fangs. Boomslangs are diurnal hunters, and their diet mainly consists of birds and bird eggs, as well as small mammals and lizards. They are highly arboreal and are excellent climbers, allowing them to search for prey in trees and bushes. They are generally shy and elusive, preferring to avoid confrontation with humans or other potential threats. They are primarily active during the day and are known for their excellent eyesight. The smooth snake feeds on smaller animals, especially other reptiles. It subdues larger prey by constriction, although unlike true constrictors it does not kill by this method. They are ovoviviparous. The juveniles hatch out of eggs internally and are born live. It is a slender species with a glossy appearance, which gives it its name. The conservation status of the smooth snake varies among different regions, and some populations may be declining due to habitat loss and fragmentation. In some areas, the species is protected by law to safeguard its populations. As its name suggests, the egg-eating snake has a specialized diet consisting almost exclusively of bird eggs. It is known for its unique feeding behavior, where it swallows bird eggs whole without breaking them. To consume eggs, it has specialized adaptations. Its teeth are reduced and angled backward, allowing it to grip and manipulate eggs without crushing them. After swallowing an egg, the snake uses muscular contractions to crush the eggshell inside its digestive tract, then regurgitates the empty shell. It is non-venomous and relies on constriction to subdue its prey. They are primarily nocturnal and spend much of their time in search of bird nests to raid for eggs. They are shy and secretive snakes, often found in bushes or trees. Mostly nocturnal, mangrove snake is a potentially aggressive snake. Even captive bred specimens can be nervous and may strike repeatedly. In common with other colubrids, mangrove snakes have a Duvernoy's gland on the posterior end of the eye with a duct that connects to the rear fangs. The snake needs to chew in order to release the venom, which is released gradually. The eastern racers are fast-moving, highly active, diurnal snakes. Their diet consists primarily of small rodents. They are curious snakes with excellent vision and are sometimes seen raising their heads above the height of the grass where they are crawling to view what is around them. Aptly named, racers are very fast and typically flee from a potential predator. Snakes have a specialized digestive system that allows them to consume prey much larger than their head. After swallowing prey whole, the snake's digestive enzymes and powerful stomach acid break down the food. Snakes have a unique respiratory system that allows them to breathe efficiently, even though they lack a diaphragm. Snakes have a forked tongue that they use for sensing chemicals in the air and smelling their surroundings. The forked tongue collects scent particles, which are then analyzed in the Jacobson's organ located in the roof of the mouth. Their eyes are covered with a transparent scale called the spectacle or brill, which serves as a protective covering. Snakes have excellent vision, especially for detecting movement. The jaw of a snake is highly flexible and allows them to swallow large prey whole. Unlike mammals, snakes do not chew their food, instead, they use powerful muscles to push the prey down their throat. Venomous snakes have specialized venom glands connected to their fangs. These glands produce and store venom, which is used to immobilize or kill their prey.